Hi, I'm Jeff, and today we're going to be making a reconstructed blazer vest out of two blazers I had. This is going to be a work vest, and it's going to be a gray and black longer vest, almost reaching my knees. So I'm very excited to start this project with you. Based off my initial sketches, I want to make sort of this longer work vest that I could wear in the studio. My inspiration is Martin Margiela, the way he reconstructed many old garments, but he made them new and he added life to them. And even if they weren't old garments, the way he would bring out of fashion or out of date clothing and reinvent them into something that women wanted to wear in the 90s is really inspiring. So with that in mind, let's get into the project. The nail in the coffin that really got me here on this project was the satin side cutout pleats. I took them off now because it's still a work in progress now, but after class, my professor told me that I could use a different material, a slightly thicker version, instead of satin, which is like polyester. So what I'm going to do is, for these parts here, I'm going to use this gray and put it over there, and then I'm going to take this black and put it over there, so you just have that uniformity that just carries this upper portion all the way throughout the top, and then you got the lower black portion all the way throughout the bottom. I think that'll just work better in this case because the white satin kind of split my body in half. It looked like a cutout instead of a wearable garment. It's going to take longer than expected, and it's going to be very difficult to finally get these right and well constructed because the first time around it was very sloppy. But if it's good, you will see this video, and I really want to make it good. So, cross your fingers for me. Alright, I'll see you around and stay tuned. What? See you around, stay tuned. Alright, so I just finished attaching the kidney cutouts to the majority of the blazer vest, and honestly, it's looking pretty good, and I'm getting pretty excited about, just finishing it. I'm gonna try to haul myself to that finish line, but all I have to do left is finish attaching the lining, which is the scariest part, to be honest. And then make proper seams for the shoulders. Right now, all I could say is it's looking pretty good. It's looking promising. I'm excited for the final piece. Honestly, before, when I was starting out reconstructing, I was a little bit discouraged after the presentation because it didn't look that good. And that kind of slowed me down because if I feel like I'm not going to wear a piece that I'm making, I'm not going to put in the effort to make it. I had to push through that beginning inertia to break through those walls, and start myself into reconstructing it again. I did these side pleats, which I did with the sleeves, believe it or not. So I took the gray sleeves, I cut it, I ripped off the seams, laid it out flat, both the gray and black, put the pattern piece on, cut it out, and then attached the gray and the black like that, and attached it to the vest. So that was pretty easy. That's all I've got for now, and one day left. I'll get back with the final piece. This is the final iteration of the Blazer vest. I am oh so happy it's finished. My skills are improving rapidly, so I give myself a pat on the back for that, and actually like setting deadlines and finishing this project when I wanted to. I'll get to the Blazer part right now. So this new piece did away with the pleats. So as you can see, those are gone. There was a lot more hand stitching than I anticipated. When you're working with deconstructed garments, if you don't take everything apart fully like I did in my pants video, I removed everything completely and then I cut it up and I made it something new out of it. With this one, I didn't take it up fully. I took off the sleeves, I took off some parts of the lining, but I didn't take it off completely. Like I didn't completely remove the lining from it. If you don't do that, it's gonna be a lot more difficult to change it up and then put it back together, because some parts of the process you have to do some steps first. Like for example, usually you put the lining at the end of the blazer and you just sew it all around. But because some parts of the lining were connected and some parts were flying around, I couldn't do that. So because I couldn't do that, I had to hand stitch a lot of it. I've done that to the edges of the shoulders. I've just used the blanket stitch. It's got that nice nature vibe going on. You got some hand stitches all around the inside there. In a way, that's what reconstruction is. You're throwing away the piece, or you're not throwing away the piece. You're repurposing it, and in a way, you're being helpful to nature, because this could have easily been thrown out had I not decided that I could give it a second life. I don't think it's a perfect piece by any means, but I want to show a lot more of my process and walk you through the steps that designers take to make a garment, a collection, an idea come to life. So that's really what I wanted to show with this video and continuing on, and with my channel, just to bring you into the life of what I do. If you like the video, like it, share it, subscribe. I'm gonna do a lot more of these reconstruction stuff, bring life to the old pieces. So I'll hope to see you around, and take care.